just clicked live. It should be live in just.
And we are live.
Yes, we are. Woohoo!
Woohoo! Mountain Dew. Happy New Year's, everybody.
Yes, this has been a really great day.
It's been all right.
A great day of just laying around and doing a lot of nothing. It was great.
What a way to start the year.
Exactly. That's the best way to start a year.
A lot of people have been waiting for 2021 to come.
No. 2021 was a nightmare. So, yeah.
It was challenging. Let me get some posts up. Yep. All right. Let's see who's watching us so far.
I know. We already have, what's it? It says 5 people watching our show. That's
yes, it is. Hello, everybody.
Everyone's like, hey, let's hang out. We're gonna have fun, you guys. We came up with a kind of an interesting show. I think you'll have fun with it.
Let's just say that I'm not like reappearing and disappearing and then have to run into a boat and paddle up a river to go get reception. A lot smoother tonight on my end. All right, share. Oh, this is...
Oh, Chewy, I know. There's no more fireworks right now. Okay, you can't have any volume on that because it's going to create feedback. No volume.
Okay.
Oh,
it's taking a while.
I know, right? I just shared it as well.
I'm in the process.
Oh, you know what I should do? I probably should. Oh, look it! I got. Oh, I'm gonna have to mention my friend's kid, Little. He's doing a dance special. He's trying to get to the next round.
Is it what kind of dancing?
See. I have to double check it because I saw it so early in the morning and I shared it in the morning.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to say in the morning, it was me being up early.
Gotcha. We got 15 people watching so far.
Yay! Happy New Year!
Thank you, everybody, for watching. Let us know who's watching. So far, Mom is watching. That must be Chris.
He's doing the chicken dance special. Let me save this.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I can see.
All right. So let us already know what you've done for what you did for New Year's. Let us know in the comments. We're a little quiet here. We stayed kind of quiet, stayed back here because we got animals that get very spooked and very frightened if we're not here. So guaranteed New Year's Eve, we're watching for our animals. This is probably the case with a lot of you.
Let's see here.
Oh, all right. We are 7 minutes away from the live New Year's Day special.
Yeah, and I'm gonna share with you guys. I'm just gonna put. So this is me being like kind of like an auntie. I'm putting in a link, guys. Do me a favor, share that or like the video from he's Little Baker. He's a chicken dancer and he's trying to get to the next level of his dance special, and he has to get likes and shares.
Is he on the quarantine dance special Facebook group?
No, it's a different one. It's Four Corners Dance Special 2021.
I'll have to look.
He's in junior teen chicken dance tournament round 1. Darnell Little Baker. He's Apache Navajo MHA Cree from Chandler, Arizona. He's like one of my kind of like a little nephew. I've known him for a long time, and his mom, I feel like she's my sister. I've known her for many years. I've been friends with her family for many years, and I thought that that would be kind of cool to have him. Try to get him some extra likes. He's doing pretty good. He's 126 likes. We need some more for him.
Yeah, kind of coincidence. I was actually watching a old video of a grand entry from Skibinson powwow this morning, and we have CJ Jostley. Apologize if I got your name wrong. Says my New Year's Eve, I beat it away. Kind of what we did last night. except I was writing computer code. All right. All right, let everybody else, let us know what you did for New Year's Eve. And let us know what you did for New Year's morning. We have a good rounded show tonight, all around about New Year's. We'll be talking some, sharing some fun stuff, and sharing a couple of scenes from the late night craft talk New Year's Eve special we had.
Oh yeah, it was
The party.
It was such a big party.
So many guests.
I don't know. I mean,
so many celebrity guests.
We had so many celebrities there. It was just amazing, guys.
All right. You know what? CJ Josley says I said her name right. Hoorah for me. Okay. I am missing powwows. Let's hope, folks, that 2021, eventually, by the fall, we're going to have some powwows. Here's some live drum songs. Maybe a couple of shows at a powwow, Savannah and I in person.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Who else we got here watching? Well, quiet y'all tonight. Got to sound off. Vivian, if you're here, let us know.
Yeah, I know. Vivian's always here. Even
if not, she'll catch it in the morning.
Is Vivian on?
All right. We are 4 minutes away from live.
Yeah, I told my mom, I'm like, hey, Mom, shh.
I'm just so glad. I'm glad, but not glad, but wish I had, but not wishing I had when I was sitting on a side of a cliff last week holding my phone up trying to get signal.
And Rocky is going to be banished.
You can tell that Savannah is an animal shelter tonight.
I feel like it. We got a lot of critters here.
It was so warm today. My tortoise actually came out for a couple hours. That was surprising. In January 1st.
Yeah.
Of course, our winters look like a lot of other people's spring.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. We still have we're at about 10. Looks like we have about 10 people coming on. Usually they come on and they come back when hit 10 o'clock. 9:57. Counting down pretty soon, folks. We'll be counting down like it's New Year's Eve. And then one thing was we do want to let you know that you may need to see a doctor after tonight's show because you're going to split a gut. And you won't know it too as you're laughing. Savannah laugh.
Yeah.
All right.
That was forced. I'm sorry. No, I'm.
Oh.
I'm.
What'd you do for dinner for New Year's Eve?
We had Christmas dinner.
You had a Christmas dinner?
We had our Christmas dinner from last week because we just had made so much. It's like it's not really easy to make like a couple servings of stuffing and potatoes. I mean, you have to like make.
Gotcha.
When I make it, I usually always make enough for like 12 people at least. So I've been eating it for a few nights.
Let's see, there's 3 of you, so that's 4 dinners.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha. I had actually some left over my kayak camping food. Though I was going to have like a burger tonight. I went, hey, let's have a big burger. My nephew comes walking in and goes, hey, I'm allergic to guacamole, and this burrito they gave me has guacamole. You want it? And I'm like, this thing is the size of a cord of wood.
Oh.
It is a big burrito. And I'm looking at it with just full of so much meat. And I'm like, well, looks like I blew my first New Year's resolution. I was going to become vegetarian. Of course, I blew that at like 6 o'clock this morning with the bacon and cheese quesadilla.
I don't think that's the very realistic one.
Well, I wanted something hard that very hard to do, that's easy to break.
Yeah.
So all my others seem achievable.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Well, I went, well, I broke that one, which means I better keep these others.
Yeah. This is true.
I tried. Hey, it's 9:59.
Oh, it is?
Yep.
What?
Are you ready, or do we need to wait a minute?
It's like going through really fast. Like I was just trying to tag a whole bunch of people on my post.
Are you playing tag when we're supposed to be doing a show?
Yeah.
Hashtag tag.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, it's 9:59.
9:59. This is like every Friday we wait till midnight. It's 10 o'clock.
It is. Okay. You want to do the countdown? We'll do it better this time because last time it was kind of funny because You didn't hear me?
Well, last time I was on for like, I think it would be on for maximum maybe a minute and a half, and then boom, lose signal.
Yeah.
Let's try it.
Exactly.
Let's try it right this time. Ready? And
10,
9,
8,
7,
6,
5,
4,
3,
2,
1.9.
1. Let's go.
And showtime, everybody. Welcome to tonight's New Year's Day special. As soon as I get the thingy going.
Yes.
It's time for Late Night Craft Talk with hosts Savea Kamori-Yang and James Hermes. It's our New Year's Day special with New Year's resolutions, hopes for the new year, and lots of fun. If you've already busted 3 of your 5 New Year's resolutions, don't worry, just set your clock back 24 hours and call it a do-over. It's time to start the show.
Hello. How are you doing? Wait, are you muted? No, it was me.
It's me.
That's usually something I do. Wait.
Well, I pressed the mic on. I pressed the button on the mic because here's the mic, and I'm pressing that little button.
Yeah.
And it was solid, and I was like, "All right, we're good." And you're like, "Are you muted?" I'm looking down, going, "It lied to me. It lied."
I know, right?
Watching a politician microphone.
Technology.
Yeah. All right. Do over.
Hey, Jay.
Hey, Savea, how you doing? Dude. All right.
I know.
Is there something flammable in your apartment right now?
I don't know.
Because there's fireworks.
I do have a fireworks show going behind me. Hold on, Sam. Let me do something really quick. Hold on.
Okay. Well, folks, while we're waiting for Savea, because I don't know what she's exactly doing at the moment, I think she may be finding why there's fireworks going off behind her.
Okay. It's better now.
All right. That's an improvement.
Yes. The fireworks
giving that look.
Really looking good outside. I have my satin party shirt.
There you go. All right. Well, good news is I'm back from the river. You can tell because I've been on for more than 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
And you're probably really happy because I'm running media tonight. All right. So how was your Christmas and New Year's?
So my Christmas. Oh my gosh, right? You're right. This was like okay. It totally didn't even make sense for me to talk about Christmas. Christmas was good. We did a Zoom Christmas night. So we just met up on Zoom with my family, and then I stopped by and dropped presents off with my sister, and we chatted for a little bit. So it was really low-key Christmas for us, which
Gotcha.
I think a lot of people had a low-key Christmas. Didn't set up my Christmas tree because it just really had no time. I actually am considering putting the Christmas tree and all the Christmas decorations up now that Christmas is over, because I don't have the stress.
Well, just like, arbitrary calendar, roll it back a few days. Why not?
Yeah. So
it may be 2021 out here, but in Savea's house, it's 2020.
Yeah. James, how was your Christmas?
As everybody who watched last week knows, I was on a river trip. I was on the Colorado River for 5 days. It was really interesting sitting there, waiting, trying to find a cell phone signal because my plan was to paddle up where I could get one. But the Hoover Dam, I was only a couple miles down from Hoover Dam, and they were releasing a lot of water really late where the river came up over 4 feet.
That's crazy.
It'll be like this big. And I'm like, well, I'm not paddling that current. That's dangerous, and it's forming like rapids. And so finally, when it went down toward the end of the show, I jump in the boat, paddle up, but I'm like, well, at the end of the show, you're going, look, you're sitting in a boat. Look at the water. And I'm like, yeah, it's kind of not to do this again. But where are you looking around?
No, I'm getting distracted by the peanut gallery.
Okay, I thought it was the fireworks.
Yeah,
Anyway,
the fireworks, I feel very relaxed around the fireworks. It actually is just very calming for me
I'm
right
hoping
now.
Mochi and Chewy like the fireworks. They're very muted.
I know. I
Yeah.
made sure to like lessen the sound for them so they didn't get too stressed out.
Gotcha. All right, I had a few people that wanted to see exactly where I was at. Let me show you.
Yeah.
Okay. This is Black Canyon. It's about a 12-mile canyon below Hoover Dam. And that's me paddling up on Christmas Eve. Just to show a few things here. And just to show the view, this is my campsite on Christmas night.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes, I hauled a Christmas tree with 2 candy canes. I was with a friend of mine. And my tent has Christmas lights. His tent had Christmas lights. And the disco lights I showed a couple weeks ago were in my tent, and those look freaking amazing in a tent. But just another view of the Christmas tree. I had it wrapped up in a 20-liter dry bag in the boat. And this is Christmas morning. That's Colorado River. The blue boat's mine. And here's a couple of views of when we paddled down a little bit that day with looking north and south on the same spot at the river. The view on the bottom right is actually only a couple miles from Hoover Dam.
Ah,
Pretty amazing.
cool.
And them's the pictures, but like I said, I had a few people who wanted to see that. Amazing place. Why is my camera off?
I turned it off.
Don't do that.
Just because you're showing pictures. No, because you're showing pictures, so I want
Yeah,
to try to help you out.
gotcha. Okay. So it was a pretty amazing trip, but one thing we mentioned before the beginning of the show was the late night craft talk New Year special.
We
New
had
special
like
we
had the biggest party, you guys. Like, I'm surprised like some of our fans that watch our show, they didn't show up because I mean it was like a major
we had
party.
so many celebrities.
It was celebrities, it was crazy amazing swag bags. Like we had like thousands of dollars of merchandise in the swag bags. It was just like crazy. And then we actually got sponsorships from Hermes. They give out bags.
It's amazing what you can get in sponsorship from the
had
Dollar
like
General.
Dr. Pepper, and we had Pepsi, and we had Doritos and Cheetos in there. And it was like we had like crazy sponsorship and all these famous people, and it was just amazing.
Let's show a clip. Let's show a clip of the ball dropping.
Yes.
From our great show with all the celebrities. Let's show everybody what we had here. So here's a clip of last night. Well,
it was
Cyndi
so
Lauper made it everywhere last night.
She just, oh my gosh, it was so great to see her last night. She was really the life of the party last night.
You really think so? She was everywhere. I went to my car. She was there talking to the valet. I go to my car. She's in the car. I went to the bathroom a couple times in the evening. And it's like, Cyndi Lauper?
She was in the bathroom.
And I mean, I'll just tell you, it was nasty smelling, and she got done.
Wow, James.
Well, I mean, didn't you have a problem with? Didn't you have a problem? You went over to our what you call it our sponsor area, and you went over there, and you had to run over, and you just said, "I'll be back real quick," and you go in the bathroom. We've got there's servers and everything. And you went, "Towel, please," and Cyndi Lauper handed you the towel.
Yeah, that was a little weird, but I figured, she just was party hopping last night because I know she like performed on stage last night. She came to our party. She went to so many things last night. We were just like, what?
You know that floss dance? She was doing that with Jabba the Hutt for a while.
Oh, yeah, I know. It was pretty great. And then Baby Yoda was doing at her, it was pretty cool.
You make her go all the way. She's a groupie for everybody. But with that, Myra says Lowell Newman. Yeah. Well, Newman and Jabba the Hutt, just they're like spooky how well they get along. And with that, I think I'm getting lined up. I'm getting the next video lined up. Okay. So are we ready for New Year's resolutions? Or we need to talk about Elk Rack Dancing Bear this week, so we haven't touched that yet.
Let's talk about Elk Rack right now. Tell us about Elk Rack.
Not much this week. Few orders. It's been kind of a quiet week. Usually, we like to try to take it low after because Christmas is such a buildup, getting orders done and everything for everybody that there's a little bit of deflation that happens after Christmas. A few last minute things, questions with people, but a little bit of the week off, getting some building inventory up again, but back putting out new videos every week and everything starting next week, starting Monday. How's Dancing Bear?
Oh, we actually have been working on putting, we're still doing our order. We still did our orders. Actually went in on New Year's Eve and sent out 7 orders. So, we've been getting a lot of orders every day. And we've been making sure to try to get them taken care of as soon as possible. And we're actually going to be doing like a major inventory. We're still filling orders, but we're starting to clean up and do like our inventory starting tomorrow.
That's kind of what I've been doing this week.
Yeah, it's not that fun to count a whole bunch of beads.
No, you have much larger inventory than I do, but I'm actually getting ready to go over and do some restocking over at Gem and Mineral Show over in Arizona.
Yeah.
Quartzsite's still holding their event.
I can't believe Quartzsite is still having their event. Actually, I know they were trying to have their event in Tucson, and I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, Tucson got moved to April.
Yeah, I know. I'm glad that it got changed to April because we weren't going to go.
No.
Not in January.
There's still some shops going to Quartzsite. Quartzsite for me is like an hour and 40-minute drive to Arizona to that part, but very cautious going out. There's stuff I need to get. I can only get there during the year. Very cautious, put it that way. Even going to Hoover Dam where we were over Black Canyon, it's a 4.5 hour drive, almost 300 miles.
Yeah.
And we're getting out. We only stop for gas. That's it.
Yeah, I know.
And the rest of the time, it's like, we bring our own food to go just to travel safely.
Yeah.
And we have the canyon ourselves largely because everybody's, sheltering. You do it smart, but it is what it is. Not much to talk about the businesses this week.
I know.
But I know one thing we got to talk about that you and I were talking about earlier are our New Year's resolutions.
Yeah. I agree.
How many have you broken so far?
Well, I figured I would try not to drink Dr. Pepper, but that's not happening.
I'm trying to cut down on the Pepsi. The COVID-19 plus, I'm trying to turn to COVID 0.
Yeah, I know.
That's why I'm drinking water, being healthy.
Yeah.
Let's see how long I can do that. What's that?
I drank a lot of water today.
Yeah. It's one reason I'm not as awake right now. That's why I need that Pepsi and that caffeine. I may have to go back just for work's sake.
Yeah.
But we have a lot of staff that works with us. A lot of our characters and our guests from former shows.
It's been great, actually. All of our characters that come on our show, like they're the ones that are working the hardest for us right now.
Our writers, our writers,
crew, our film, our cameramen.
Absolutely.
The grip.
I think, Savannah and I will talk about our cameraman double is like extras on their sketches and whatnot.
Yeah.
Savannah and I will talk about our New Year's resolutions. We like to hear from our viewers. What are your New Year's resolutions? We'll talk about it.
Yes.
But we want to share. We want to share some of our staff's.
Yeah.
New Year's resolutions.
It's really nice to see all of those resolutions from those people.
It is.
And
I'm trying not to
yeah.
hiccup because I got the hiccups from drinking the water while we're talking, so it sounds like it kind of helps. So I was like, uh oh, great timing. But anyway, so I think we want to play New Year's resolutions from some of the staff and
Yes,
characters at Late Night Craft Talk.
let's do that.
And here we are. Let's hear from our favorite staff. While I turn off my camera.
Me Hulk, me first choice of Severe to host late night craft talk show. Me New Year's resolution, smash, 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 smash. And me develop vaccine for COVID-19. And then smash that Hulk New Year's resolution. Oh yeah, one more New Year's resolution. Smash, 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 smash. Roar! Smash. Hello, I'm Smeagol. And my New Year's resolution is one is to ask the world to quit calling me Dobby, and the other one is to spend more time with my preciouses. Yeah, one's the ring, the other is my flock of sheep, and fish, and free-range chickens. That's right. Those are my new preciouses. And I'm not Dobby.
Hi, my name's Earl, and I'm the spokesman for Quarantino's brand products. My New Year's resolution is to get really good at what I'm doing so I can move up the corporate ladder and possibly move on and become a spokesman for the health food products sold at your local Piggly Wiggly, because I'm getting a little tired of having to hawk pink butterfly catchers and pink little girl hats for butterfly catching from Quarantino's. Quarantino's isn't watching, are they? They sponsored the show? Hi, I love Quarantino's and so should you.
Hello, I'm Jar Jar Pickles. Me Jaja, me Jaja. Me have New Year's resolution. Me take voice coach lessons. Me get better voice. Here, me try, listen, listen.
Hello, I'm Jar Jar Pickles, and this is my speaking voice when announcing.
Nah, me kidding. Me no voice lesson, me like me as me.
What?
I don't know.
Well, Earl was hawking these hats, and well, what normally does not phase in and out of view is a butterfly catcher or bird catcher, whatever these nets are called, and I just had to get one.
Yeah, sounds like it. You were
Yeah.
I bet
Well,
you got a really good deal.
it was a deal I couldn't turn down. Not from the guy that's got perspective spokesman for the local Piggly Wiggly.
Mm-hmm.
And it's either kind of getting faded out from the light, but it is a bright pink.
Wow.
I found it sitting
Very
in a
nice.
box, and I was like, I could use this tonight. And here we are. Savannah didn't know I was going to wear this. I was waiting for the shock value. She's like, eh. You're just getting used to the unusual, aren't you?
I know. I don't know. I just expect, after working with you for all these months, I just expect for you to throw something crazy in there.
Says the lady with fireworks behind her with dangerous combustibles in the air.
Oh, the fire department's back about 500 feet watching to make sure there's no fires. I actually made sure that they were here to check for that.
Well, I'm glad you decided not to have the fireworks show out in the middle of an empty field in the middle of a drought full of 6 feet of dead grass.
Yeah.
That would be bad.
I figured I need to be responsible and do the right thing and make sure that the fire department is on standby.
Gotcha. Well,
Yes.
with that, what are some of your New Year's resolutions that you're going to try to keep? Now we've heard from our wonderful staff. By the way, everybody, Baby Yoda was supposed to be like, he's so cute. He doesn't have to make New Year's resolutions to, people
just
make
love
resolutions
him.
about him.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's exactly.
And his name is actually Grogu, right?
Do you really like the way that rolls off the name rolls off your tongue right there?
No, I don't like the
Grogu.
name.
Grogu.
Don't like it.
Yeah. So you're not going to name your baby Yoda Grogu? Gugu?
No.
How about Grog?
No. Call him Little G.
Little G? All right.
Yeah, that's his name. So, resolutions that I'm going to try to do. I am going to try to really try to do more painting. I started painting again this last year, or last couple years I've been painting, but I want to try to make myself like set aside time to paint a little more often and actually complete so many projects a year. So I have to kind of figure out what my number is, but I want to start painting more. And then I need to also take more time put aside to clean up at my place.
Clean up your what?
Clean up at my place, like at my
Okay.
Yes.
Me, at least 5 times a week, go out and walk 5 miles. I haven't done that in a little while. And yeah, I do the yoga in the morning. I mean, there's the fitness stuff, but there's always the personal stuff. I'm good at keeping paperwork organized and everything, but I'm bad at cleaning. When I should like do the computer desk here once a week. I mean, there's the functional stuff. There's the stuff that always says lose weight, be more active. There's the things that are like, clean your house, the basic chores. But, don't you think that New Year's resolutions be more about a time to more improve your personality aspects or something on a higher, bigger level than just regular domestic?
I don't know, James. I don't know. I mean, I can always say I'm trying to lose weight, and I always seem to not do very good at that one. So instead of making a resolution about doing something like that, I'm going to just do it. I'm not going to do a resolution because I think that for me, for that, it's going to be too easy to break. But actually say, I need to make sure that I work on like cleaning up my place a little bit more. I've been doing that for the past year, like keeping the kitchen clean. Like really, like all of us have been really working on keeping the kitchen clean in between like cooking and whatnot. And that's what we've been doing all year. And that wasn't a resolution. And I've noticed that's like, wow, that really has been kept clean. I think I'm going to try to do that for my room.
Understood.
Baby steps.
Baby steps. I always like to try to like maybe challenge oneself. I'll admit I got a little bit of a mouth sometimes.
You think?
A little bit. And I try to want to improve that. I want to make it like the sincere things to make yourself feel better about yourself. And I'm like, keep on looking at the comments going, somebody join in and let us know, because we usually get a good conversation about that. We have some very attentive viewers tonight that are taking and not typing. Usually we got a good running commentary. And folks, join into the conversation, because it's probably quiet. Y'all awfully quiet tonight.
And the show's a lot better when we have lots of repliers.
Yeah, we like it because we like to bounce off that and get the conversation going. So and we're like killing here, dude. Y'all got to join in. You got to do your part.
It's because we have our interactive shows, so it's a lot of fun. Well, one thing I forgot to mention at the beginning of the show is, the reason we do this show is to kind of get everyone a chance to just have a little bit of fun and be silly, and we're like, just two, regular people. We're not like fancy dancy, what's it called, like show hosts, or that we don't like to talk to people. We actually really love talking to people. And
I like more catching butterflies.
Well,
I want to catch more butterflies in 2021.
Yes. Oh, well, see, that's a good resolution. You have a pink net and a pink hat. You should go around and try to catch those butterflies.
Well, I'm going to make butterfly catching a little pink hat manly in 2021.
Exactly. I think that's a really good idea, a good resolution.
Yep. Dan and I are going to go butterfly catching.
Yeah,
Right, Dan?
He'll have a purple net and a purple hat.
Not pink?
No, he's gonna do purple.
That's just, I feel sorry for Dan right there.
He loves it though. He loves it. He wears purple for me all the time.
Because he loves you.
Exactly.
All right. Maya says she loves the show.
Yeah.
Y'all let us know some of your resolutions, New Year's resolutions are.
Yeah, we're really
Share
curious.
with us so we can discuss. Because we need you to do that tonight.
So Maya and Myra, my friend Myra, she checked in. I'm gonna message her. I'll be like,
Okay.
hey.
While we're doing that, let's go ahead and discuss we're already halfway through the show. Jeez. We had a lot of stuff planned for y'all, but the conversation with you going with you bouncing off of has made us go through our material very quickly tonight. You know what? Some of the ideas that we want to bring with you in 2021, some of the shows Savannah and I've been talking about. We're trying to steer away from the weekly guests and spread that out. But some of the other things we want to bring you this year that we've planned on is actually exploring more of the history of the art. You know, we bring you the artists. We want to bring in context what the art is. What are you laughing about?
Maya says, I don't make resolutions because I don't keep them.
Well, that makes too much sense.
Yeah, yeah.
That's not helping us.
I get that. But yeah, so okay. Yeah, we were both talking about it, and we want to do more funny bits on our show again because we were watching through our Christmas special, and I was like, wow, we really did a lot of funny things on our show. And the last few months we've been just so busy with the stores and our businesses and running, to do like little sales here and there. And it's just, we haven't had a chance to do that for a while. And then we're thinking, well, we need to have Christy back. She needs to come visit us again and just have fun with it a little more.
Yeah. Specific topics, we're the fun sketches and whatnot, but even exploring, because our shows would go on in the early times, they'd go like 2 hours when we first started. And then we started whittling it down to an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Now we're trying to keep it right overtime at overtime's anything after 11 p.m. We try to cut 11:15, 11:20 because we both have to get up and work the next morning.
Yeah.
I have to get up and leave my house by like 4:30 in the morning. But it just makes it really not fair to our customers the next day. So we try to keep it that way, but we're trying to keep it an hour. And we want some of the things we're exploring is like some of the history, the different style of like, say, painters, embroiderers, bringing some of the history of it and start examining these topics my brain got in the way. I had another idea pop up when I was on something.
So like we're like going to talk about things like, for example, I could like go on and on and on about beads. And it's like interesting because there's a lot of knowledge out there that we both have. And it'd be interesting to tell you guys all the stuff we know because we just really know a lot about our different subject matters. And, it's like James is like an expert at napping stones all the time.
I knew you'd make that joke because you do every single time.
It's so much fun. I love it.
Gotcha. Well, this is part of our higher level I was mentioning earlier, New Year's resolutions. Well, we want to angle the show to be. And, we like to, if y'all have ideas or you'd like us to do, let us know because we're here for you on a lot on this. Yeah. And we do have some guests coming up. We do have some recurring guests that'll be coming over the next few months.
Yes.
But I'm really looking forward to the topic that's being the show to explore different aspects of the art, the history, what's entailed in it. We've even talked about doing like period shows where we examine what was popular in the 20s and why, being the 1920s, not the 2020s.
I know.
We don't know why because it hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, in the 20s, like, oh my goodness. Actually, there was just a lot of really beautiful stuff in the art and design field in the 20s. A
lot of different times. Even in other parts of the world discuss what their artwork entails. What kind of artwork, there's distinctive artwork you'll find in, of course, Africa, Australia, other cultures of the world. And we want to kind of bring that in Especially when things, because our plan originally, when our time frame that we because Savannah and I planned these shows out, Angles were going to go weeks and months in advance.
Yep.
Some shows will set a date and say we want to do this, and we actually had kind of anticipated to be able to be having some places open and not a lockdown continuing to happen this time of year,
Yep.
and being able to tour a museum,
That
uh,
would be much
a
fun.
gallery,
Hmm.
talk to some of the artists on the spot.
Yeah. It would be really cool to do that. And, we really can't wait to like go out and see and explore all these different things.
Yeah.
I think it would be fun to go on a Whaley House tour.
Oh, which one?
A Whaley House tour in the fall.
What's the Whaley House?
The Whaley House is one of the most haunted locations in the US.
Is it having to be at a warehouse in Chula Vista?
No. No, it's an old town San Diego. And I've gone there a few times, and every time I've gone there, I've always got ghost pictures. Always. It's kind of
Nice.
crazy. Yeah. It's just kind of a little interest I have. I mean, I'm not like a crazy, like, oh, I want to go host hunt for ghosts, but it's
As
just,
long as we go, if we go there, as long as we don't see Cyndi Lauper waiting for us.
she'll be our tour guide.
Yeah. What did she? No. What did we were talking about that earlier? She was over at the New York Times. What's that called? Times Square in New York.
Yeah.
What exactly did she do that's on the press that she did so weird?
Well,
Her performance or what?
I just think that like I watched just a short bit of her performance, but it was it's like, wow, Cyndi Lauper's not quite Cyndi Lauper anymore. I mean, I think that everyone was expecting her to be herself from when she was really popular, and I think that that's where everyone was kind of taken back because she is a lot older. I mean, from the 80s till now. I mean, that was it 30 years ago?
Less than that.
Wait, 20?
Because we're both children of the 80s, Savea. I'm saying it wasn't that long ago.
Actually, well, I feel like I had Cyndi Lauper's album when I was a kid. I actually had to buy it again because I lost it.
Well,
But it just seems like, I think that people thought she would be more like her punky, cute little, Cyndi Lauper-ish self.
well, what's some songs she sang? Because I'm kind of blanking on that one.
Girls Just Want to Have Fun.
Girls Just Want to Have Fun.
True Colors.
True Colors. Remember, Girls Just Want to Have Fun. Didn't she change the lyrics to that because she's a bit older?
I don't know. I don't know, but
older women just want to have. Older women just want to see.
Time after time.
Time
she
after
had a lot
time.
of really good songs.
Well, didn't she change the lyrics of the song to "I'm almost out of time"? It said, "Girls just want to have fun. Girls just want to go to sleep."
Names. That's so mean.
We just want our Social Security check.
I know. I was just expecting to see her. She just didn't sound very good when she sang, so it's kind of sad.
You know who's actually? Remember when she was making it and Madonna was making it? Madonna sounded really good still.
Mm-hmm. I know.
But when they first started, it was like Madonna, Cyndi Lauper. Well, we know who won that contest.
I know, right? It's just crazy because like all of these like singers and actors, everyone that we've grown up with, and just watched a lot of movies and such with, they're now getting older, and then we're getting older. It's like, ugh.
You know who hasn't changed a damn bit? Chuck Norris. Because he's Chuck Norris.
Yeah, this is true.
Well, wasn't the special was called Dick Clark and Ryan Seacrest New Year's Eve?
Mm-hmm. It's Dick.
Why
Clark.
Dick Clark?
What?
Why Dick Clark?
What do you mean? Why Dick Clark? Why is it called?
Didn't they call it? It was Dick Clark's New Year's Eve special, Rockin' New Year's Eve,
with Ryan Seacrest? Yeah.
So why is Dick Clark's name still on there? How long has he been gone?
Because people love him. It was his original concept. Or
That's okay. I had an aunt that like doesn't get out much, and she called last night going, "Who's this kid? Where's Dick Clark?" I'm like, "Oh, good Lord."
Yeah.
Let me explain something. When did that happen? A while ago.
Yeah, I know it's sad. But
Yeah.
you know what? It's because I think they want to make sure everyone remembers Dick Clark and what he meant to the New Year's Eve in New York and what he meant to the music industry and all that. So I think that's why they're keeping his name in there.
That's a very
And-
good point. You know, it's kind of like where I live. We had the Bob Hope Chrysler Classic, and now it's called the NVIDIA. Well, in normal years when there's a golf tournament, it usually happens in January. Now it's called the Uber Luber something, some kind of funky name corporation.
Oh,
Quarantino's brand golf classic,
yeah,
and I'm like, they don't have the Bob Hope anymore.
yeah.
But
I
at least they kept Dick Clark on that one.
I know. I hope they do because it's just. I mean, it's a bummer that they took Bob Hope off because even Bob Hope was a really amazing person as well. So it's just kind of.
Oh yeah, his stuff. I'll occasionally watch his specials from like the 50s, 70s, whatever. Especially when he visited the troops overseas. Y'all that are under 30, YouTube Bob Hope and some of his TV specials and his USO tours. Those jokes are timeless, and they're we're not talking dad jokes. These are funny.
He was a really funny guy. Like, and we used. Oh, I just love watching his show.
Oh yeah, there's
Yeah.
one I saw of Robin Williams, and I'm not going to repeat the jokes because I remember I told myself I'm trying to clean up the language off camera. Wait, I'm not bad, folks. I'm not bad, but sometimes I have my moments, and you know, you get frustrated. I'm just trying to eliminate from the lingo as much as I can.
Yeah.
But Robin Williams is actually on a USO tour. He's one of the forward operating bases in Iraq, and no, excuse me, he was in Afghanistan, and so he's telling the jokes, and then Taps comes on, or excuse me, the call for lowering colors, attention to the lower colors. So everybody stops what they're doing in the audience. They stop, they stand up, they turn, and their backs are completely pointed to Robin Williams on the stage, and they're all pointed toward, you know, where the flags are about to be lowered. And then Taps sounded, and everybody saluted, and Robin Williams is standing there going, "What in the world?" And then finally, when they got done, they came around. He's like, "What happened?" All right, you know, it's not the greatest thing when a comedian's talking and all of a sudden everybody stands up and turns their back to him. That's on YouTube, folks. That is funny.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Well,
we talk about different parts of the world. Do we want to, you know, New Year's is so differently celebrated in different parts of the world.
yes, it is.
Where's the first country to celebrate New Year's? Middle Pacific, right?
Whoever's on the other side of the international line.
Gotcha.
No,
So
but you know, but Hawaii is always last.
in the United States. So there's like two islands that are close together over near Samoa, American Samoa, and like right in between them is the international date line. And they're like, even though they're like physically not very far, you can like see one island or the other. Are you Googling it?
Yeah, I am right now.
Hoorah.
I'm like to see it here. Let's see.
But it's like neat to see like how Sydney does it, and then some of these other countries. Newfoundland's got to be weird because they're 4.5 hours, not 4 hours, not 5 hours, 4.5 hours ahead of the west coast of the U.S.
Okay.
Or even Canada. I got to sneeze. Hurry.
You should totally sneeze.
Okay,
Bless you.
I sneezed. Pardon me. Okay, I should have muted the camera on that one. You got to be quick when you do that so you can like take the tension off me.
Yeah, no, right? I was
Yeah.
like, you did it at the worst time because I'm trying to like be on this and just see.
Gotcha. Well, you know, as we look at New Year's celebrations around the world, we hear some of our staff, we actually have, and we've never used them before, but we have it in place, foreign correspondents for late night craft talk.
Okay, the first country to celebrate New Year's is a small Pacific Island nations of Tonga, Samoa, and Kiribati. New Zealand follows next in celebrating New Year, followed by Australia, Japan, South Korea, while the last place to celebrate New Year's is Baker's Island, which lies in Central Pacific Ocean.
Okay. So I was right. It was right around, you know, around Samoa.
Yes, exactly.
Because we actually have some of our foreign correspondents for late night craft talk in Samoa.
I know. It's interesting because we have a bunch of interesting little clips of reporters around the world.
We do. And now we asked our reporters for their first assignment. You're going to see more of them here on Late Night Craft Talk in 2021.
Yes.
You're going to see we sent them out and our teams, and they went out to go explore New Year's celebrations. How New Year's Eve is celebrated from in time zone, in unconventional time zones.
Yeah.
So we're not talking like, weirder than like Newfoundland being 4.5 hours ahead of us. We're talking like they're off by days or hours, not half an hour.
Yeah. So why don't we let's take a look and see what our correspondents did. I think there'll be some interesting stuff.
I think so too. So our correspondents have been working hard on this one. And so everybody, we bring you, let me get it up. We bring you Late Night Craft Talks, New Year's Eve celebrations from unconventional time zones.
Yes. Awesome.
Let's take a look what our team, our crack team has put together.
Hello there, Late Night Craft Talk. I'm here from Moldor in Middle Earth celebrating New Year's. And you might think that just because, we're in Middle Earth, that we use our wicked battle axes to go hunt orcs, or a wicked orc gun right here to shoot orcs. No, this is how we celebrate New Year's. We celebrate with our most wicked weapon you can think of, a butterfly catcher. And we use it to chase wild flying plush unicorns, and we catch them, and they're wicked, and they'll kill you. Oh no, my life's at stake. Oh no, hello, I'm reporting to you from Middle Earth. My life's in danger right here in Moldor. Oh no, Happy New Year's. Oh no. So, hello there, Late Night Craft Talk. I'm representing here New Year's in here in Old Foundland. That's that island right back there, a little bit east to here of it, here in Newfoundland where I'm standing, because this is where I get internet reception. Not over there in Old Newfoundland or Old Foundland. We're so far west, even though we're a little bit east, you go around the earth, we're so far west that all the news we get from here, we get the next day over there in Old Foundland. And we're about to celebrate New Year's real soon, so I got to get going so I can get over to that island where we celebrate it by throwing things in the air and going, yay, the next day from here. Good night, Late Night Craft Talk. Hello, I'm the on-the-spot reporter for Late Night Craft Talk here in the beginning of the Roaring 20s, 1921. As you see here, we're in a busy street about to celebrate New Year's to go from 1920 to 1921. Let me give you a few facts about 1921. This is the year that the first baseball game was broadcast over radio. And the communist nation, the Communist Party of China was first formed. We don't think that's going anywhere. USA. And the price of a peanut is only 15 cents. Now, if you're wondering what beautiful town this is here in 1921, this is Narcolepsyville. Yes, Narcolepsyville. And you know how they celebrate They celebrate New Year's here quite differently. Because everybody likes to fall asleep early, or can't help it, they celebrate in the middle of the day, and then just change the time zones a little bit. Exotic time zones, or unconventional. Take your pick. So anyway, let's do the countdown. They're getting ready to drop the ball here. Can't show it because the camera only goes one direction. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and...
That dude needs to wake up. Hey, 1920s guy, wake up. Savia, can you poke him?
I'm trying, but he's not waking up.
So poke him, man. This guy's dead. All right.
Happy New Year's, everyone.
Hi, my name is Chewy. I spent the whole New Year's Eve in the closet because I was afraid of the fireworks. So I just wanted to tell you that it was a lot of fireworks last night. It was so scary. I just went into the farthest corner of the closet because I just said, it's too scary. And anyway, that's how I celebrated my New Year's Eve. Thank you. And I'm going to eat a marshmallow.
And fun.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Narcolepsy guy, what the heck? He's like falling asleep.
Narcolepsy guy, not epilepsy guy, right? Did you say epilepsy?
Narcolepsy.
Narcolepsy. Good.
Yes.
Yeah, what's up with he's just lazy. I think he's just trying to blend in, even though everybody active behind him was really active.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
actually that was 1909 in London in the
It was
background.
really hard to wake him up because he was just like,
I mean, we're in the middle of staff meetings and we're like, hey, 1920s guy.
wake up.
I know, but he looks like we try to do Zoom with him to talk to our staff. He's got a microphone right there. He's going, how come there's a picture on the radio? And we're like, dude, really? And he keeps on talking about Roosevelt.
Mm-hmm. Talking about like the steam engine and roaring 20s and all that music.
Well, yeah, it was and all those the facts of the 1920s. Even our reporter from Mordor.
Yeah, he was kind of interesting. He had like a Scottish accent that was kind of weird. Like he has a Scottish accent, but he's like in Mordor.
Why not? I don't know. You know,
Didn't
I don't
realize
ask
there were
questions,
Scottish
but
people.
you know, we'll have a staff meeting, and we're like, Mordor guy come in, and he comes in, he's like, and he throws down this huge battle axe, and he's talking about, you know, plush unicorn, which is sitting out of arm's reach. I was going to grab. Let me grab it. Okay, he comes with a huge battle axe, and then he's all talking about unicorns in a butterfly net.
Yeah.
This is by coincidence. I happen to have the same looking plush unicorn with the net. Okay.
Yeah, I know. I thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
But I don't want to, you know, make him feel conscious or anything.
Why?
Nothing.
Am I still wearing the hat?
Yeah.
Well, manly now. Okay. You know, last night, seriously, there was some games that we wanted to play tonight. We just couldn't get the video downloaded and edited quickly enough when it happened. But you had you know, craft night.
Yeah.
Virtual craft night.
Yes, we had craft night, and we did a really fun game where we got our craft night participants to play some games. And one of my favorite ones was that Burl, his secret name or his secret person was himself. And so everyone was trying to guess who he was. And they say, are you a craftsman? He's like, yeah. And they're like, what do you do? He's like, I do everything. And everything that he said was just vague. And at the very end, Devin's like, are you Burl? He's like, yeah.
Devin figured it out. Cool.
Yeah, it was really.
I was wondering, do we want to play a clip of that?
Oh, do you have a small clip?
Do you remember the times? What time it happened?
No, it's okay. We can show it.
Well,
later.
I was thinking I could bring up the video. We could jump a little bit and see some random highlights from the night.
No, it's okay because it would take two. Like it'd be like two.
Well, that's what I say is see random highlights of the night.
Yeah, I guess if you want to, do you want to try it?
Yeah, let's give it a try because I want to try. Seriously, folks, we're going to try to like improvise this a little bit, but I've got the video.
Okay.
Let me cue it up.
It was in the first like third of the night.
Gotcha.
I think it was
right.
it was.
Let me cue up the video. Let me share it. Let's see if we can find a couple, like I said, random highlights.
Okay.
We'll keep our cameras on for this one.
Okay.
All right, so let's play this. It was the okay, wrong one.
Yeah. And this is what happens when we improvise.
Here we go.
Okay, yes. So we were doing diamond dots.
Let's see it.
Oh my goodness, that is so cool. I'm gonna spotlight you so
show it again. Show it
again. Burl's beadwork.
Wow.
Burl's beadwork.
What is it?
Work.
What are you making? She was the secret guest.
Was she the secret guest?
Yeah, she was a secret guest for a while. Yeah. So if you want to fast forward it like maybe an hour.
All right, so we're at 29, 40.
He knows about the kids.
Let me take it to, we're about 58 minutes. Where are we at?
Melissa has marshmallows. Jen has marshmallows. Carol Ann, do you have marshmallows?
I do.
Oh, this is the marshmallow one. Do you have marshmallows? Oh yeah, if you
I-
forward it a little bit.
Sorted
Okay.
chocolate.
Like a minute?
Do you have small marshmallows?
No.
It was really funny. We so Jen and Carol Ann and Burl all did it. And Burl didn't have marshmallows, so use little shredded beets. And it was pretty good. You may want to fast forward a little because everyone's close enough together.
Kind of round.
Let's try another random highlight from last night.
Yes.
10.
Everybody's working. There's Carol Ann right there working on food, dinner.
Yes.
Jen always gets into it. All right, let's try.
My son.
And when the visitor goes away,
How many people made it to midnight?
we had
Right.
Jen
How many
and
months?
I think Ann. Yes.
Too long.
Because Karen's like a few hours ahead.
Yeah, she's South Dakota. All right.
Yeah.
So this is about midnight right here.
Yeah, we did. We all did Happy New Year.
So everybody's just dropping off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course, some of them live on the East Coast or further.
Yeah.
I'm not having that.
We were doing diamond dots the whole night. And then Karen was doing crochet.
All right. So
and, yeah, bring it to
there's 5 of you left.
There's Carolyn's diamond dots.
Yeah. Oh, nice job.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Okay, let's go a little bit further. We've got still 5 left.
Yeah, you can go to like the very last because I signed off like right at the very, very end.
Still 5.
Yeah, we were just
And then
we're
there's
talking
your
about
feet.
Jen's we're talking about our broken beat.
So all the way to the end.
Yes, go all the way to the very end.
All right, that's New Year's.
Yes, it's New Year's. So we had fancy glasses and I was drinking cranberry juice with my fancy wine glass.
It's not working.
Nice.
Yeah, so Karen did stay the whole night.
Fresh year.
Did Carol Ann pass out?
Happy New Year.
No, she, no, I think she was still there. She
Oh, here's she back.
Definitely.
Thank you
Yeah.
for hanging out, you guys.
it was a lot of fun.
I bet.
Yeah.
So that was cool. I like the way you all did that because
Yeah.
I was supposed to be a part of that, but there's some technical difficulties down where I lived that night.
Yeah, some crazy stuff.
Called a little bit of interesting stuff, and neighbor, the animals need to be covered because it sounds like 1980s Beirut around this part of
Yeah.
India any part.
When I walked
New
out
Year's
after
Eve.
midnight, there was so much smoke in the air. It was so smoky where we are. Like people really just went to town fireworks yesterday.
I woke up this morning, you could smell the sulfur,
There was
the
a
burned
lot.
sulfur smell.
It was so much fireworks
Well,
last night. It was crazy. It was like it looked smoky, like fire outside.
I remember looking at the news this morning over in LA. There's this dude standing. What's the name of that hill where you got the Hollywood sign?
The Hollywood Hills.
Hollywood Hill thing.
Yes.
Yeah, the hill near Hollywood.
Yeah.
Anyway, they're out looking over LA, and LA, it's just like it was 12 o'clock, midnight, and you just see all these fireworks shooting off all over the city, and you're like, wow. I mean, everywhere across the city. Like, I missed the country and the desert,
Yeah.
but that was something.
I know, it's crazy. Yeah, so it was nice though. Like they didn't get to I think they mostly played the fireworks like at midnight versus just setting them off throughout the whole night. So that was better because Chewy like gave him a Benadryl. He was really upset. He was like continually trying to go into the, like hiding in the closet and continue to, like, when he'd hear the sound again, he would go into the bathroom and try to hide behind the toilet. And he's
Our
a
dog
big
used to-
dog.
Yeah, yes. Our dog used to do our black lab, but she just kind of just barks at everything now. We have one neighbor specifically that actually not my neighborhood, it's a neighborhood over, and they don't know when it's not the 4th of July or New Year's. It could be 2:00 on a Friday afternoon. You hear
all the time.
boom. You're like, really, dude? Really?
Yeah.
But
I remember
still-
when we would go to Japan, we would like they would do fireworks in the summer. That was
I had
a
a friend of mine when he was worked as a actually law enforcement in Sweden. He's American, his wife's Swedish, and he's a cop over there. But he said every 4th of July, he'd go out. And he's living in Malmo, southern tip of Sweden, and he'd go out and he'd just start he's able to get fireworks. He'd light them off 4th of July, going, nobody would bother him because he's American. 4th of July, like he says, I am lighting my fireworks,
nice.
which are illegal over there, but they're like, we're just going to turn the other way because he's American, but we like him. But it's Sweden.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I like that. I like that New Year's thing that you did with everybody with the wine or their drink or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, just get a fancy glass out and you can drink whatever you want to drink. And so I had, like I said, my cranberry juice. Everyone's like, what are you drinking? I'm like, I'm just drinking cranberry juice because I don't drink. But we just had a fun time and we all worked on our diamond dots. Because I was like, Caroline, me, my mom, and Melissa were all doing diamond dots. And then, I'm sorry.
You're
I'm not
drinking Dr. Pepper next Friday, and I'm drinking Pepsi.
Yeah, I know. Like I had
Even
to,
if only it's a Friday night tradition that it becomes. We need to get some caffeine in us for this.
I know. I can't believe it's.
This is
Friday.
2 late nights for us too. Also,
I can't believe it's Friday though. Like it just feels weird. My husband's dad is supposed to be helping their brother with some project, and he calls Dan and he's like, "Hey, so I'm gonna come over tonight," and he's like, "Why? We're gonna go on Sunday. Tomorrow's Saturday." Oh, okay.
just a Christmas holiday on a Friday. You're used to the weekend. It throws you off a bit, but
Yeah.
it's all good. Monday we're back to the swing of it. Shops open. Don't do
I
that.
know.
Don't do that.
I'm sorry. I should just.
It's not. It's almost 11 o'clock. Okay.
I know it's terrible, right?
You're terrible.
Today, like I was gonna tell you, like
What?
today, I totally forgot that there was gonna be a New Year's Eve special for Doctor Who. And so Dan put on TV Doctor Who.
Who?
So,
Got it. You walked right into that.
I did. So we ended up watching the new episode. They had a New Year's Eve special. And it was so good. I was like, oh, I miss watching. I was like, I want to rewatch that season with the current.
We did that, and I watched episode 5 or 6 of The Expanse and episode 12 of Star Trek Discovery.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Damn, The Expanse on season 5 right now, everybody. If you watch The Expanse, it is cool, says the guy in the pink cowboy hat. Let's try to make it a little more. Make it a little more presentable here. How's that?
Oh, there you go.
Got the brim up like that.
Yeah.
Do I look like a cowboy?
That's a very good look for you. Maybe you should wear that a little bit more. I think that if you went to like the bank or if you went to like
The
market,
country western. I'm going to my next rodeo wearing this.
They'll know how serious you are.
Oh, I'm going my next rodeo, and I'm gonna go to Sunday roping over to a ranch near here with this and my stilettos.
Oh, so Maya mentioned, she says soda on Friday should be allowed and water for the rest of the days.
I'm agreeing because we're both.
That doesn't work for me because if I do that, then what will happen is I will not be able to go to sleep on Friday night. Because with my like when I drink caffeine, like if I totally don't drink it during the week, I actually really get like super like wired, and Dan knows I'll like go in my bedroom or go in our room and start cleaning the bathroom or something at like 3 and 2 in the morning because I can't sleep.
I'll get an adrenaline rush. I'll start drinking the Pepsi and everything, going, yeah. And then when we finally get off the show, 11:15 or so, I would try to go to bed right off. But Savannah and I will talk till almost midnight.
Yeah.
And then I'll get done and I'll be like pacing around my house for another 20 minutes going, I've got to get up at 3:45 and be out of the house at 4:30.
Yeah.
And I'm walking around going, and then finally when I do the show, I'm over in Yucca Valley at the booth set up on Saturday morning. I'm like, hi. Oh, there.
I know.
So as soon as we set up, of course, we have the booth set up and it's like you're watching sunrise and we're ready for sales because we have to be set up early. It's like, I'm gonna go sleep for another hour. I'm not worried about missing customers.
Yeah, it was really funny when we went to Saboba. I was gonna go take a nap because I was just so tired, and it had kind of cooled down. So I was like, Dan, I'm gonna take a nap for a little. And so Dan's like, hey, can you help me? And there was like so many people back in the space, I couldn't take a nap.
Well, you tried to take one in the afternoon. That was during the native Christmas market, right?
Yeah, but it was like a total lull. Like it slowed down for a long time. So it's like, okay, I can like leave Dan there and take a little nappy poo.
Gotcha. Well, it is 11 o'clock.
No,
Folks, this is what we have for staying up late 2 nights in a row
Mm-hmm.
when you're over 30
Yep.
or 31
Yep.
or 32 years old. I'm not going any higher than that. We had a lot. I'll tell you honestly, we had a lot of stuff lined up, and it just we burned through it fast.
Yeah, we did. And you
And
know,
our backup.
some days it's busier and some days it's not busier. It's no big
Hey.
deal.
Considering how much work we put into last week's show for the best of to cover, I mean,
Yeah.
we're talking 30 episodes of Late Night Craft Talk at an hour and a half each. So that's like 50 hours worth of video we went through to get it together and everything. I mean,
Yes.
seriously, we did. We spent a lot of time on that.
Yes.
Our New Year's show is let's just say do over.
I know.
We're coming back next week, folks, with our first real show of the year.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
And we've got some great stuff lined up for you.
Yes.
This has been our New Year's Eve special because everybody's already asleep. And
Right.
we'll call it good. Let me get the closer lined up.
Narcolepsy town. What?
Yeah. It all came together so good when we were reviewing the videos on Friday at 7:00 this evening.
I know.
But it's all good.
Yeah.
All right, so folks, it is 11 o'clock. That is tonight's episode of Late Night Craft Talk. Watch for us next week. We're gonna be putting out announcements, our guests and everything. Tonight, we thank you for watching our New Year's Eve special. What? Got time? Are you muted?
No.
Okay.
I was just mouthing my mouth when you were talking. So it was like I'm talking, but it's your voice.
I'll tell you what, go ahead and finish it. I'll do the voice while you move your lips. Hello, I'm Savea, and we want to thank you for watching this week's show of Late Night Craft Talk. I just want to let you know, James is the greatest host ever, and I'm glad he brought me on the show because I'm a loser. Yes, I am. Now, thank you for watching. This has been our January 2021 episode of Late Night Craft Talk, and I'm a tool. And go.
Aw, ain't he cute?